Hello everybody, it is me. I am alive, I am okay, I have hair and I have slightly less weight to carry about with me, but I am still me. I am also still gamble free, which is obviously of course good news for me. My apologies really that there hasn't been a lot of videos, a lot of content recently. In all honesty, there's not really been anything I've particularly wanted to talk about. Obviously not a lot's been going on in the world. Well, obviously a lot's been going on in the world, but not a lot in the world of gambling, as pretty much everything's been shut. But things are starting to reopen now. I know bookmakers are back open again, and obviously pubs are due to open very soon. Although I can't imagine that the machines in pubs will be on. I could imagine that poses some sort of contamination kind of issue. But yeah, I really wanted to check in with you guys. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope you sort of kept relatively sane during the lockdown, that it hasn't caused you too many problems, and that you maybe something productive's come out of it. Like I say, I've been, apart from growing hair, I have been out exercising a lot more, just keep myself busy really, but I have actually sort of started to feel some benefits from it. I'm not going to win Slimmer of the Year 2020, of course, because I still like a beer and still like a kebab and stuff occasionally, so but it's good. It's something productive to do. I hope those of you that play the FOBTs, those of you that use the bookmakers, have managed to keep away since they've reopened. If you haven't, if you find it's sort of becoming a bit of an issue again, then may I suggest self-exclusion. You don't have to necessarily go into the shops anymore. You can do the multi-operator national self-exclusion scheme online. I did link that in my last video, but I will link it again in the description below. If you do want to just self-exclude from your local shops, then basically get yourself some passport-size photos sorted. You don't need to go into the little booths and actually get professional ones done. Just literally print off some on photo paper, or possibly get away with normal paper, and take them into the shops. Ask for a self-exclusion form, get that self-exclusion done, and get that checked off your list. Now, during this lockdown period, I've been talking a lot about how to basically restrict your access to gambling, and that was to make sure you haven't got any bank accounts from which you can deposit online, or alternatively, if you have a bit of disposable income, draw it out in cash, keep it safe at home, and then you can't actually deposit and play online, so that you can actually easily prevent yourself from gambling. Now what I'd say is actually quite the reverse. Keep those blocks in place online, GamStop, self-exclusions, etc., etc., bank accounts basically where you can block online gambling transactions. But now that physical gambling venues might be reopened or be sort of accessible again, it's a good idea to stop carrying cash, particularly when the pubs reopen and you can go in and there's a chance that the machines are going to be available to you. Don't carry cash. Take your contactless card. I think most places are pretty much insisting on contactless payment anyway, so you'll need to be taking that if you want to get a drink or want to get some food or whatever. Just use that. Keep protecting yourself in any way you can from the temptation to gamble, because the temptation will rear its head. It's very strange at times during this process of sort of quitting gambling. I've really felt quite comfortable, and I felt really quite relaxed, and I've actually been around people who are gambling, and because a lot of my friends, I've either made through gambling or, also gambling so widespread now, you'll find that a lot of friends will be gambling anyway. I've actually been able to sort of hang about with them and talk to them about gambling and stuff, and it's been fine. It's been quite sort of relaxing, quite chilled. But then I will occasionally get urges still. And they come out of nowhere quite often. I can't necessarily directly link them to anything, but they will come out of nowhere. So just make sure that when that happens, you are protected. Not a lot else to report. I'm going to sort of try and keep making a few more videos. Like I say, I can only really make videos when something comes to me, when there is something I'd like to talk about. So my apologies that it's been fairly inconsistent recently. I do very much appreciate all your support, all the new subscriptions, all the comments. I've tried to always get back to people who've left comments on the videos, and if I haven't already, then my apologies. I will get round to it. If you've got any questions, then please do feel free to contact me, and I will always try and get back to you when I get an opportunity. But in the meantime, I'm sorry it's been so long. I will be back. Stay safe, stay sane. Enjoy some of these newfound freedoms that we've got, if you wish to do so. Obviously, if you wish to stay at home and keep protecting yourself and your family, and you're concerned about going back out, then obviously do you. There's no. I don't think there should be judgment from any side. I think we all have different opinions on this. We all are at different levels of risk in this pandemic. So if you want to stay at home and continue to isolate, then fair play to you. But if you want to go back out and start, sort of helping to sort of spend money, rebuild the economy, and actually more importantly, you just want to go out for your own sanity and you want to see people because you've missed your friends and family and stuff, then you don't get any judgment from my end either. So take care of yourselves. Look forward to speaking to you again soon. As always, if you've got any questions, pop them in the comment section below. And if I think they're kind of really interesting or might be useful to other people, then of course I might well make a video on them. Cheers, guys. Take it easy, and I shall speak to you soon.